tied 6-6. Going to the end zone. A little contact. No interference. Barnett wanted it.
Reginald Jones was all over him. And congratulations from Vince Buck, but that's a nice play by Reggie Jones. Barnett had no separation at all on his pass route. Watch on the left side. This ball will be floated to the outside, and there's no contact at all that I can see. Barnett obviously felt something.
It's only the second incompletion for Cunningham. It's 9 out of 11, most of the short variety for 68 yards and a touchdown. 2nd and 10, here's another one. Walker. Down at the 2. They'll have to use their last timeout. He hurdled over Gene Atkins. 1st and goal from the 2 with 18 seconds to go. No timeouts remaining.
You got to hand it to Kotite and his offensive coaches for coming up with a few new wrinkles to take advantage of Herschel Walker's abilities as a pass receiver and also running with the ball in the open. You know, you have these little laterals, and now it's a little swing pass, a little screen here, and it's the speed of Walker that sets up the Eagles inside the 5-yard line. Good job of Gene Atkins not giving away anything at the goal line, staying with the man and making the tackle.
Now what will they do without any timeouts and 18 seconds on the clock?
Well, you have to go back and remember that they called timeout earlier in this first half twice because the play clock was running down. That shows a little bit of lack of discipline as far as their offense is concerned, but they have to throw the ball here on this play and perhaps the next play. I don't think they can afford to just pound away and risk using up these last 18 seconds.
Byers and Beach are the tight ends. Sherman and Walker in the backfield. Fake, roll out, throw. Oh! Just out of the extended arms of Sherman, and a flag is on the field.
To see which team starts clapping first. We'll know who it's against.
Number 75 was an eligible receiver. He did report.
Well, they said that Rob Selby reported to the officials. One of the officials saw him lined up as a tight end. Did not get the word that Selby had reported as an eligible receiver.
That was a well-executed play with the fakes and all, but Cunningham missed the open target.
Yeah, in the open target, Keith Sherman was stumbling as he came out of his break. Really couldn't gather to make a last-ditch dive for it either.
So now a different strategy on 2nd down with 14 seconds to go. They spread them out and drop back to the shotgun. Cunningham, the Byers. He could not get in. A yard shy, and it'll be third and goal from the 1.
Vince Buck with the big play at the goal line. You know, Jim, you hear of goal line stances when you talk about defenses, but we've seen 2 defensive backs for the Saints now make big goal line stances. Gene Atkins on Herschel Walker, and now Vince Buck on Keith Byers. Buck is injured.
Gives the Eagles time to come over and talk. Vince Buck coming off of for a while there, a horrifying looking injury against San Francisco with a pinched nerve in the neck.
And I talked to him about that earlier this week. Said he went to 5 to 7 doctors in the off season and finally got medical clearance from a Dr. Watkins in LA, part of the Joe Curlin group out there. This has nothing to do, I believe, with his neck. It appears to be some type of leg injury. But the thing that he told me about the neck injury is it's forced him to become a better tackler. He felt before that he always had to go for the big hit and not so much worry about technique. Well, with the neck injury, he wants to keep his head out of the tackle, use his shoulders and his arms more, and he feels he's a better tackler.
Buck, the one member of the secondary from a year ago that did not hold out, Maxey and Atkins, the safeties, came on 2 weeks ago, and Toy Cook was also a late signee. He did not start today. Reginald Jones instead.
But you know, you get back to the Eagles, and what are they going to do here? They got 10 seconds. It's 3rd and 1. Can they risk going over the top with a running play? How much right now do they miss Keith Jackson?
Would you dare make 2 attempts at the end zone if you fail on the first, or do you go ahead and kick the field goal?
Absolutely. You got to kick the field goal on 4th down. This will be a pass play. Probably put Cunningham on the move, get him out of the pocket, and let him make a decision out there whether to throw it or run it in. Great to have that type of athlete playing quarterback for you.
And to further utilize that, they'll spread them out. The receivers, 4 of them. Walker in the backfield. 10 seconds to go, no timeouts. Barnett knocked away. Beautiful play by Reginald Jones. And wasting no time, Roger Ruzek comes onto the field.
This was a good route by Barnett, a good throw by Cunningham, and a better play by Reginald Jones. 2 big plays now for Jones on this possession.
So the Eagles had 3 pops at it from the 2 and in, and they failed to produce the touchdown. Ruzek to give the Eagles the lead, 9-6. It's a 19-yarder.
We got Frank Warren moving a little early. This shouldn't change anything, though.
Coach Mitch, defense, half of this is their goal. Still 4th down.
Right to the edge of the goal line. Not tempting enough for Rich Kotite. He wants the 3. He wants the lead at the half.
65,000 Eagle fans want a touchdown.
65,000 coaches. Call it 18 yards. Good snap, good hold, good kick.
And good defense by the Saints. And the guys that don't get any of the publicity for the Saints when you talk about their defense, their secondary really made the plays there. We saw 2 fine plays by Reginald Jones. Atkins makes the tackle on Walker at the goal line, and then Vince Buck stops Keith Byers. So these 4, along with Brett Maxey, are performing extremely well under very hazardous situations there. Looked like for sure that Walker was going to get in. He was wide open coming down there, but Atkins made the big stop.
9-6 Philadelphia. Touchdown pass on the opening drive. Cunningham to Walker covering 2 yards. The extra point hit the right upright. But then the Saints came back. Connected on a 39-yard field goal by Morten Andersen. He added another field goal to tie the game 6-all. Later had a 41-yard attempt, partially blocked by Clyde Simmons, that would have given the Saints the lead 9-6. And then the Eagles, here right before the half, drive it to the 1, cannot push it across or throw it into the end zone for a touchdown, and settle for the Ruzek field goal and the lead.
And I'm sure that we're not through talking about missed opportunities. The ball that hit the upright by Ruzek and the blocked field goal of Clyde Simmons against Morten Andersen. We're going to be talking about that because this game is going to be a 3-pointer until it's over, I'm sure.
Aiming it for the corner. McAfee will run it out and run out the clock in the first half. So 9-6 Eagles over the Saints through 2 quarters. Have the football first in the second half. Total yards, New Orleans 111 and the Eagles 167. Continues to drizzle at the Vet. Overcast skies, and Ruzek to McAfee at the 6. Flag into the back end of that. Run back at the 26. Dale Hammer, our referee today. Lead in the 4th. Houston's been hot lately.